YouTube, do the magic. Make it a live stream. Ayo! Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Welcome to the stream. Ding! Alright, here we are again. Another lit episode of Pokemon Let's Go. And we are stuck in the scientist lab. We cannot get out of here. Is shiny KABUTO in this wastebasket? Nope. Is it in this lab coat? Nope. It's not here. Shiny KABUTO, where are you? Is it over here in this thing? Seems to be a machine that is cold on the inside. Just like the scientist over here. Cold on the inside. Why do you make me go so many shiny counts? Speaking of shiny counts, I should probably turn on my shiny count. Okay, let's not turn it all on. Let's just turn on the actual... Hold on, what? I need this one. I need this one. I need this one. Oh, 6,015. I think, let me make sure my count is correct. Before I do this, let me go make sure my count is correct. Alright, this is crazy, you guys. This has gotten officially crazy. I guess we'll trade a little bit with the doctor since we're standing here. What's up, doctor? A very important doctor indeed. Yeah, right. Come on, doctor. You're kidding yourself. You're cold on the inside, just like the machine. Give me the shiny. I just want a moldy KABUTO. It's the one that you forgot in the back of the machine. And you've been meaning to clean it out for so long, but you're a very well-known scientist indeed, so you're quite busy, right? Clean out the machine and give me that moldy KABUTO. I want the green one. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure my count is correct. I gotta go to my videos. Thank you to Gustertails, who continues to maintain count accuracy. Count accuracy is very important. Alright, and thank you to Gustertails, who is a legend of the count. Let's go and see. Hold on. 112 likes? What? 112 likes on that stream. That's incredible. Hold on. Dome Fossils, 6,015. 6015. The count is correct. Yo, you love to see it. You actually love to see it. Filed under things you love to see. Alright, let's go ahead and file that right there. Alright, just lock that right back up. Filed under things you love to see. Alright, well, things we also love to see. Love to pull this file out. There's a dusty file. Shiny KABUTO. Alright. Dusty, moldy, shiny KABUTO. Shiny KABUTO! Why do you do this to me? 31 days, you guys. 31 days. Who would have thought? One of these things is going to be green and it's going to take me by surprise. I hope, anyway. I hope. I don't know. Like, people talk about like 20,000, you know? People talk about like 10,000. I'm like, is that what's happening right now? Am I just like on my way to 20,000? I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's happening right now. What is happening? I don't know what's happening, but we may be on the way to 20K. What do I know? I'm just a lowly shiny hunter out here trying to cop a free shiny. One of the many. And did you guys know there was a shiny KABUTO on my Pokemon Go video? And I was thinking to myself, where is that shiny KABUTO? And I was like, wait a second. Do I have that shiny KABUTO? And I was like, wait, is that on my band account? And I was just like, I don't even know. I don't even know what's what anymore. I don't even remember where, like, I didn't even know shiny KABUTO was in Pokemon Go, okay? I have just put Pokemon Go off to the side, back in the memories department. I don't really care to think about it that much. But I was like, huh, did they? I mean, apparently they had shiny because I caught it. There's a video of me catching it. I'm like, shows how memorable Pokemon Go was. They give you how many shinies in that game? I mean, by the time I was done with that game, I probably had over 500 shinies. Imagine remembering all of them, you know? Imagine a shiny being special, right? Like, come on. Anyway, I didn't even remember that shiny Kabuto was in the game, let alone that I had caught one. So yeah, just goes to show, real valuable game, that Pokemon Go. Anyway. Oh, but I heard that Community Day was lit though. I heard Porygon Community Day was lit. I actually would have played for that. I would have logged on and caught a shiny Porygon. No doubt about it. I would have done it. Not like I haven't seen shiny Porygon before. And weirdly, like, Pokemon Go gets all the colors wrong. Like, can they ever just get a Pokemon perfect to, like, the way that Pokemon actually, like, looks? I don't know why. Like, they have their own, models for, like, everything. And there was, like, 4 different versions of Lapras in the game. But not very many people noticed because it was so hard to get a Lapras in the early game that, like, like nobody would ever actually notice. But they kept on, like, changing the sizes and the scale of everything for a while. And, like, I don't know, like, once a year they would just redo the scale of, like, all the Pokemon, and then it would be wonky for a while. Anyway, I digress. Shiny Kabuto, where are you? Seriously though. Shiny Kabuto, why do you hide in the back of the fossil rejuvenation machine? What is this machine anyway? I don't understand how any machine could do what they say this machine does. It's just not possible. It's just simply not. Anyway, the mystery of video games. This machine. Put in a fossil. Get back a living Pokemon. No. But whatever. Scientists, give me the shiny. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. He's driving me crazy. 31 days of this. 6,015. I gotta open my count. Let's see. My count is just a simple notepad file. Those of you guys who have Windows, all the way back to Windows 95. Yeah, boy. I've used every Windows, except I didn't use the first Windows. I used like 95, which is like basically as early as it gets for most people. But I didn't use the one before that. The original OG Windows. But I did write commands in DOS. Can't even tell you how many, but I wasn't cool. I didn't know how to change my background color and do all the really cool stuff. Shiny count 6015, and I've been using a calculator. Imagine that, to add the numbers up. It's actually pretty handy. Alright, I'm just getting myself set up here. 6015 plus 17 equals 6032. That'll be our next count. Come on, dude. Shiny on this one right here. Come on. It would have been good. One more week until you fly down to Florida. There you go. Say that 10 times fast. Fly down to Florida. Fly down to Florida. Fly down. Probably won't be able to catch the streams. No. Feel when you miss the Jonno stream. It's alright, man. It's alright. You can catch the replay. You know, there's always that. And even if you can't catch the replay, you'll know if I got the shiny because I always change the video name and the video title on the live stream to be like, oh, I got the shiny, not like we were hunting the shiny and I changed the thumbnail with the Pokedex number and all that. So you'll know. What's a Wi-Fi? Yeah, I have Ethernet on my. It's funny, I have Ethernet on my, you know, the Beast on my main machine, and then everything else in the house is Wi-Fi, of course. And then I was trying to print. I think I've told this story. It's really stupid. I was trying to print to the printer, and the printer's Wi-Fi, and I'm like, printer, why won't you print? I'm like, it can't even see the printer, and I'm just like, what is going on here? I can't even see the printer. And I'm like, how is this possible? And then I was like, wait a second. I disabled my Wi-Fi because I love Ethernet so much that I refuse to even let Wi-Fi sit there and take any resources from the computer, and I just fully disabled it. And I'm like, oof. So I had to figure out how to re-enable Wi-Fi and cancel my cancellation of Wi-Fi, and then allow Wi-Fi to do its job for a short period of time. And then I turned the Wi-Fi back off just like I always do, and then the next time I needed to print, I had to reinstall the printer. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that was just a couple of days ago. I was printing the shipping for Mego Dynamite's gift, which, by the way, Mego Dynamite did get her gift, but I didn't get to see her open it, and I really need to go and watch that. So Mego Dynamite, I need to find the timestamp for that. I'll have to, okay, I'm gonna have to find that. Anyway, I'm not sure if she's eaten the hot chips yet. Hopefully the hot chips did not go stale, because I was sitting on those hot chips for a little while. And then I sent her, I think I sent her a shirt and like some toys and some candy or something. I don't know what I sent her. I have no idea. So anyway, and it's like the same thing I would send anybody. I just have like a bunch of leftover toys from all my days of getting loot crates in the mail. And I would continue to get loot crate because I love that they deliver the most random stuff. But, you know, I just, I was trying to pare down expensive, and I did a lot of cancellations. I canceled many things. So I canceled everything, and it's been hard to like buy back some of the stuff that I canceled. And Loot Crate is one of them that I'm like, I really want to. I'm like, meh. And then they sent me Loot Crates for a little while. They were sending me free ones, but I moved, and I'm not sure like how do I update like my Loot Crate, like because I moved, because I was on like their partner program, because they canceled their partner program because they went like bankrupt or something, and I don't know the full story on that, but then they emailed and they're like, yo, we're doing our partner program again. We'll send you crates. And I was like, yo, music to my ears. Please send the crates. I'd love to make the videos. And you guys saw me make a Loot Crate video like not that long ago, a few months ago. And then like, you know, I moved. Okay, I guess it wasn't a few months ago. The quarantine has been so long. Oh, this year has been crazy. That's the first time I've actually done that. Anyway, like 9 months ago, I did that Loot Crate video, and then I like never got another crate, and it was about the time that I moved. So anyway, I'm dawdling on now, but the moral of the story is I haven't got a Loot Crate in a long time, and I'm afraid to buy one because I'm like, what if I could get them for free? And I really just don't know who to contact. Anyway, that's my long story on Loot Crate. I actually love Loot Crate, and I love Arcade Block. I love them both. All right, this is why we have water. I love them both. Loot Crate, Arcade Block. I would love to subscribe to both. I used to get both boxes every month and then compare them as kind of a fun video. Truth be told, Arcade Block, or Arcade Blocks? No? Arcade Box? Arcade Block? Wow, been a long time. Arcade Block. I'm pretty sure it was Arcade Block. It was better. I don't want to say one was like better than the other one, steadfast like every single month, and there was a lot of months where Loot Crate was way better than Arcade Block because they would get like licensed stuff, like actual like Marvel licensed stuff, or like actual like not like brand stuff, but like licenses are essentially the brands of like media. Like they're like Marvel and Harry Potter and like Simpsons, like official stuff, you know. And then they have the tags on them to indicate that they're limited and they're official. So Loot Crate is good for that kind of stuff. And then Arcade Block would just send the most off the wall random stuff, and it'd all be really cool. So sometimes it'd be like big hits, and sometimes it'd be like big misses, but the boxes are all kind of like that anyway. But yeah, I miss getting them. I don't miss opening them for the video because that part was honestly like whatever. But and they never got views. It's funny how those videos never got views, but I think I don't know, opening the box and seeing what's inside of it isn't like necessarily that crazy, you know. But anyway, they were fun for me personally. I was always happy to see what was inside. I was always overjoyed to see some of this stuff because I'm like, I get this cool stuff and I know what it is. Like my Bill and Ted shirt, I continue to wear my Bill and Ted shirt to this day. Actually, this shirt came from a Loot Crate. That's why I'm like, dude, I wish I could resubscribe because every once in a while I get really, really good shirts. This is my my lucky, I don't know how lucky it is, but we're gonna see if it's lucky. It is green, so the green screen is taking out part of it, but this is my, well, I don't know, does anybody recognize what this is, even without the green screen taking it out? I mean, part of it's green and part of it's white. That should tell you right there. I bet some people can guess what it is, but I guess I won't tell you guys. I mean, the logo up here at the top should really tell you tell you exactly what it is. But I guess I'll give a chance for people to guess if they feel like guessing. And then I'll tell you what it is. Alright. Oh man. Monday night hype. Hey you guys, very excited to stream tonight. I honestly am. I've been trying to get this KABUTO and I was like, what am I gonna stream tonight? And I was like, you know, you need to get that KABUTO. And then you know what? Mego Dynamite was looking for the purple shark, Sharpedo. She's looking for Perpedo. Sharperp. I don't know. Purple Sharpedo. And I was like, you know what? Go get it. I was like, unironic slow clap for Mego Dynamite. Like, go and get that Sharpedo. She's been looking for that thing, like, probably almost as much as I looked for Galarian Weezing. It's like the shiny hunt that just never ends. And imagine just being like, hey, I think I'll shiny hunt this Pokemon. And then, like, 20 episodes later, you're like, why? Yeah, imagine, right? Imagine. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, right? Clearly we do. So I'm feeling Mego Dynamite's pain, but I was also inspired by, you know, her struggle. I was like, you know what, Mego, if you can keep on hunting Sharpedo, I can keep on going for my my shiny KABUTO. We gotta just throw the time at it. Anthony V! Yo, what's up, Anthony V? Okay. Chloe Wade, good guess. Alright, you are not uncultured. This is why I like Chloe. Alright. Power Rangers. Chloe knows a lot of things, you guys. Chloe knows a lot of things. Of all the people that are watching the stream, Chloe knows all of her fun facts, which I still debate whether or not they are fun. And I'm debating against the idea that they're fun because I don't think they're very fun. But and I'm also questionable if they're factual as well. I'm like, cite your source. I don't know if these are real facts. I'm not sure. But anyway, yes, Power Rangers. That one was factual. Mego Dynamite! Yo, Lego my Mego. Mega. You really should make a Lego my Mego. I don't know if it's trademark, if you could get away with it. I don't know. Like, messing with people's trademarks can get iffy sometimes. I wouldn't want to encourage you to break someone's trademark, but I do think the Lego my Mego catchphrase is hilarious. Anyway, maybe I'll make my own fan t-shirt that says Lego my Mego, and then I can deal with the trademarks. Alright, come at me, Eggo Waffles. Anyway, I do think I am gonna have to make a Lego my Mego shirt. I said it too many times now. Okay, well, welcome to the stream, Mego. I was complimenting you earlier. I don't know if you heard, but I saw your purple Sharpedo stream earlier. I did have to bounce because I have to do my nightly shower and get ready for my stream routine. All right, but I was watching. I was hoping you get that Sharpedo. Every Sharpedo that popped up on the screen, I was like, this one's gonna be purple, and she's gonna lose it. This one's gonna be purple, she's gonna lose it. And I was just like right there with you, Mego. I was like hoping. So anyway, I have a lot of work to do during the days, and then when people get on and shiny hunt, I'm like, yes, somebody else can shiny hunt. I have to sit here and work, but at least I can watch somebody else shiny hunt. It's funny because a lot of YouTubers don't watch that much, or they'll just only watch like the other big YouTubers just to see like what's popular or whatever. But Like, I'm like such a viewer. Like, I really am like such a viewer. There's like a few people that I really watch, and if they're on and it's the right time, I'm just like, yes, I can watch. But then I chat too much. I'm too chatty. If I'm chatting on your live stream, I should be working. I'm too chatty. I'm far too chatty. Is the giveaway still going? Yes, the giveaway is still going. Free copy, Pokemon Sword, right here. Your boy Jonno got you hooked up. The giveaway's gonna run for quite a long time, you guys. I don't just give these things away like candy. Alright, it was quite expensive. It was extremely difficult to get one. And plus, I just want to see who's active on the channel. You know, if people are active on the channel, I love it. If people are not active on the channel, hey, that's fine. I understand not everybody can be active on the channel. But, you know, I just want to see who's active. I'm like Santa. I'm making my list and I'm checking it twice, okay? I'm gonna find out who's naughty and nice. No, I'm kidding. Somebody who's naughty might win, okay? I can't prevent anybody from naughty, from being naughty and then winning my Switch, okay? But if they're naughty and they watch my channel on even like a semi-regular basis, there's a good chance they could win the Switch, alright? But anyway, I would recommend comment my videos if I upload a video, which is I would love to be uploading a lot more videos, and I have a little bit of content to produce, but I also, you know, limited time, and it's like hard for me to get the motivation to stay up until 1 in the morning to make a video. So I just, you know, I work on that on the weekends for the most part. And then I have other projects too. I'm building websites for people. There's a lot of people who want to take their business online right now, and you know, I work with some people, and websites come across my plate here and there, and I build the websites for people, and it takes a lot of time. So I'm always like, it's crazy how I'm always working on something, or at least I could be working on something at any given moment, but I do like to stay busy. I do. I want to play PUBG next. I don't know if you can play PUBG on the Switch. Can you play PUBG on the Switch? PUBG Switch? I don't know. Is that a thing? Good luck on the shiny mossy shell, dude. Hey, thank you, Poke Guitarist Jake. Jake, I read all your comments. You post the longest comments. I always read them. Very thoughtful comments. I was thinking about, a lot of people posted like, yo, 2018 was like this or that kind of a year for me, and a lot of people had some thoughtful comments, and I always get really thoughtful comments from Jake, and I love to read his comments, but I actually managed to get some pretty thoughtful comments from like a volume of people off of that video. So I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I know, Sasha, no Minecraft hype. You guys, Minecraft has been down all day long. I'm sure that they're just doing some kind of a server migration or a server outage response or a server upgrade, or something is clearly going on with their servers. And I know there's people, I don't know, I don't really know what's going on, but I know there's people who are out. I know there's people who are in, not on my world. There's people who are in on other worlds. Sasha has been doing a little bit of due diligence today, and I think he saw on Twitter that some people were in their worlds on realms, and I think even Breathman reported that he was able to get into other realms that he's a member of. But mine is sadly down, which, by the way, I am going to try and load it on my phone, because I did notice that as the owner, like when you log in on your phone, it just like sort of kicks it a little bit sometimes and lets them know like, okay, the owner who pays money like tried to log in and they can't get in, you know? So then it's like, I don't know, maybe taking note of that or something. It says loading resource packs. Oh no, unable to connect to your world. I mean, at least I tried. Now I'm gonna try to get into Jurassic Jonno and see if Jurassic Jonno loads, because if Jurassic Jonno loads, I could possibly do a Jurassic Jonno episode. I am curious if Jurassic Jonno will load. It says it's joining, but it's questionable. I'm gonna have to start eating candy at this point. Oh, almost dropped my controller. Oh, it says loading resource packs. The world has resource packs applied, and you must download to join. I'm downloading. I just want to see if it'll load another world. Resource packs downloaded. Building terrain. I think it's working. Generating world. Okay, I got into Jurassic Jonno. Oh no. Raptors are eating me. This is why I kicked everybody out, because people all like let the raptors out and then started killing them, and I was like, you know what? We're done here. So good. Oh, Mego Dynamite's gonna eat the chips. Okay, Mego. I recommend. I mean, you do whatever taste test you need to do for the chips, right? I have eaten almost all the bags of chips that came in that bag. And like 2 or 3 bags ago, I got a stale bag of chips. And I was like, what is the deal with this one stale bag of chips? And then I was like, oh, I must have had them for too long and now they're all stale. Well, then I ate like 2 or 3 more bags. They weren't stale. And I was like, well, what was the deal with that one bag of chips that got really stale? So I'm like 90% positive that those chips are not stale. They should be fresh for a really long time. They have a super long fresh label on them. And I'm just like, no, those are fresh. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe that one bag had the seal broken in transmission. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that they're not stale. I was worried about it, and I was thinking about it, and I was deducing, and I was like, you know, I think those chips are good. Anyway, I tried to send you the best bag that I could send you. I still have 2 bags of hot chips, you guys. I'm like afraid to even tell you guys that I have bags of hot chips after what happened last time. Now, I have eaten the whole bag of hot chips. It was very difficult to eat the whole bag of hot chips, but they're very tasty. They're so good. They are literally so good. They're extremely tasty chips. But you gotta watch out. If you're not adjusted to hot chips, they could give you a very big stomach ache if you don't eat a lot of hot peppers. So I'd watch out. I would just try one chip. even if you're brave and you can stand the hotness of more than one chip, I would still just try one chip to see how your digestion handles it, because it could be serious. I had some serious issues when I ate the whole bag of chips. I did have some serious issues. So yeah, I would say try one chip for the night. One chip challenge, all right, Mego? One chip challenge. Because I'm telling you, people are gonna be like, eat 10 chips, and it could be dangerous. They don't know. Let's see them. It's a little graphic, but yes, that's I like to say digestive problems, okay, but there's other ways of saying it as well, so that's one of the other ways as well, okay? So there you go. Okay, I need to exit Minecraft on my phone. Okay, I'm eating gumdrops, you guys. Wifey got me vegan gumdrops here, if I could get these on camera. I don't know, I mean, it doesn't matter to me that they're vegan, but I guess they don't contain any like animal parts, which is like, apparently gummy is not vegan. So anyway, that's the whole thing. But anyway, I do really like them. I don't know why I showed the nutrition packs. I was trying to actually show the gummies, and I accidentally turned it the wrong way. Sorry, I'm one-handed here because I got the controller in my other hand. So anyway, they're quite tasty. They're quite chewy. There's a lot of yellow ones. Why do they always load up on yellow? Like every candy in assorted flavors, they're like, people want 100 yellow ones. I'm like, no. You just know that all the other flavors are better than the yellow ones. So you give more yellow ones. Why? Why? Just give me a satisfactory amount of all the other colors and a couple of yellow ones. Because that's all I want. A couple of yellow ones. And then what I have to do is eat all the yellow ones so that I finally have the mix that I want of just the other colors and a few yellow ones. Anyway, it's my whole process. It's my whole process. Otherwise, I'll just eat all the really good color ones first and then have nothing but yellow ones left. You guys know. You know, the struggle is real, okay? And then you have all the yellow ones left. And then the worst case scenario is you really just don't like the yellow ones, and then you won't even eat them. And then you just throw away the yellow ones, and that's bad. Okay, I've never done that. Okay, it's been a long time since I've done that. Hope likes the yellow ones. You know, I finally learned to like the yellow ones. That's the thing. I finally learned to enjoy the yellow ones for what they are. The yellow ones are there to clear your palette in between the other colors. You see, this is candy connoisseurship. I'm elevating your candy knowledge right now. The yellow ones are there to clear your palette. It's like the ginger of candies. Yellow could be pineapple, but it's true, Azure. Yellow could be pineapple. Oftentimes pineapple is white and it's yellow sometimes too. These are lemon though, and they're like really, really astute lemon, like almost a sour lemon. I can tell it's made from real lemon. Really good though. They're so chewy. Oh, you can't see it because it's yellow. Okay, how many people are gonna be doing anything for Halloween? No judging, I'm just curious. How many people are doing anything for Halloween? I mean, Halloween is basically canceled this year, right? Oh yeah, I gotta quit the game. Put a 1 in the chat if you're gonna do anything at all other than stay home. Anything at all. I'm just curious, no judging. As far as I can tell, Halloween is 100% canceled this year. Anybody gonna do anything other than stay home? And if you are gonna stay home, I 100% support it. Watch horror movies, that's awesome. I'm probably gonna do the same thing. I literally have nothing to do, so I'll be staying home. I don't have like friends or family or kids or anything like that. So yeah, I'll be staying home, of course. I don't think me and wifey are gonna go out, but I'm just curious. As far as I can tell, so far, Halloween's canceled, and so I'm just curious. Party with friends, there you go. Oh wait, party with the animals. I thought you said friends. Party with the animals, fully decorated. Yo, I need pictures of that. I hope you better send pictures. That's lit. Hold on, I'm doing all-nighter with horror movies. I might do the same thing, honestly, Jacob really. But I'm gonna watch like Jaws and like movies that scare you, but not like gory horror movies, because I can't, you know, especially this year. But I could do like some scary movies, like suspenseful. Jaws is so good. Did you guys know? A lot of people don't know this, but probably a lot of people do know this too. The shark wouldn't work. They had a mechanical shark in Jaws, and it wouldn't work, and it was like never working. So that's why they made the movie so suspenseful. And I'm telling you, that movie is so scary that I still won't get in the ocean to this day. I won't. You cannot catch me in the ocean. I will never go in the ocean. And it's like, if you ask me, Jonno, why won't you go in the ocean? I'll say, don't you know that there's sharks in there? Like, it really got me for life, you guys. I won't go. Ooh, watching Hocus Pocus? Dude, that's a good idea, Mego. It's like the most friendly of all the Halloween movies. They were going to reboot Hocus Pocus. I heard that they were going to reboot Hocus Pocus, and then they never did. The other Jaws movies, they finally had like CG, so they could like do the CG shark or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, the shark is just like crashing into this glass like dome like over and over again. I'm like, wow, you guys really had the benefit of technology. Meanwhile, was it Spielberg, you guys? Is Jaws a Spielberg movie? I don't know. There's like so many great directors of the time, but I always forget who's who. Dude, did that just drift? I think it drifted on me. I think my controller drifted. I don't know what that was. Maybe I just held it down that long. Maybe. Is it Spielberg? I don't know. What about Halloween Town? What was Halloween Town? I mean, of course the best Halloween movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And you can't really lump The Nightmare Before Christmas into Christmas movies. Because it's just really not, you know? It's a Halloween movie. I don't know. Like, I put Nightmare Before Christmas in Halloween movies. You watch it at Halloween time. It doesn't give me Christmas vibes, okay? Let's just say that. Alright, I do love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's beautiful in its own way. But, because it's dark, right? You know, it was like, there weren't very many, like, goth-friendly movies or anything like that at the time. So it was kind of a unique, artistic expression for the time. But, I mean, Christmas movie? Okay, Jaws was Spielberg, right? Thank you, Sasha. Anyway, Spielberg... He didn't have the benefit of CG computer graphics. That for those of you who are what CG, computer graphics, computer generated graphics, maybe computer generated. I don't know, but it might actually stand for computer generated. But anyway, yeah, that was Jaws 3, where the shark keeps on going and they're like in the tube. That reminds me of Final Fantasy 7, and the Jaws keeps hitting the tube. The Jaws. I don't know why I said that. The shark. Anyway. Yeah, that to me is like horror movie, but I could deal with it. I'm trying to think of like other scary movies I could actually deal with. The early Friday the 13th that are more suspenseful before they just like had no plot to work with whatsoever, and they're like, let's just slash people at the camp. Okay, we slashed too many people at the camp. Let's slash people in the city. I'm like, okay, like you slashed a lot of people. Maybe the series is done, you know? I don't know. There's some movies are too scary. I don't know. Hellraiser is too scary for me, Sasha. Some movies are just, I can't go there. That's too scary for me, okay? I don't want to have nightmares, number one. Now, I'll probably have a nightmare about Jaws. No joke, but I think I can live through a nightmare about Jaws. But, you know, I really don't want to have some nightmares. Yeah, some of them are pretty bad. Well, anyway, there's a lot of scary movies out there. I wasn't like sheltered as a kid. I watched a lot of stuff. I mean, I wasn't allowed to, but like I found my way to be able to watch many things. But I'm glad that I didn't watch like every single scary movie out there, because some of them were like, dang, they were crazy. Oh man. But I think the last scary movie that I watched, there was like a modern scary movie. Hold on. I'll date myself. Hold on. You guys have to guess. What was, like, I stopped watching scary movies. I was like, I'm not gonna watch any more scary movies. I swear off scary movies. After this movie, I was done. I was like, scary movies have got the worst plot. They've got no plot left anymore. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to write, so they're just writing anything. And I was like, scary movies, I'm done. They have no ability to write any plot that is reasonably interesting whatsoever into a scary movie. I gave up on scary movies. I canceled scary movies, okay? And I haven't watched another scary movie since. Who knows? Somebody said Casper. No, Sasha, it was not Casper, okay? So that was not... Casper gives me hope for scary movies, okay? Can we have more scary movies like Casper? No, it wasn't Jason, although that's a good guess. I had to stop watching Jason movies a long time ago. I canceled Jason before I canceled scary movies. I was still okay. I was like, I'll watch scary movies. But then, like, Jason, I was like, no. And now, like, I mean, we'll just talk about scary movies for a little bit because October's coming up. All right, since we're on the subject. But, like, The Purge... I'm like, come on. Like, I quit scary movies long before The Purge, but The Purge just proves my point. They don't know what to write anymore. They have nothing to write anymore, and they're like, let's just write anything, right? Anything, okay? It wasn't Saw, although that's a really good guess because I hated Saw, but I did go to the theater and watch Saw. And oh no, did I go to the theater? I might have stopped going to scary movies in the theater because of Saw. I forget which, like I went to a scary movie in the theater and I was like, never again, because also bad plot, just terrible plot. Saw is like Cube with way less of a plot than Cube. Has anybody ever seen Cube? Since we're talking about scary movies, they're like, oh, we just woke up in this cube and it's a maze. And there's certain rooms where you'll die, okay? And then they have to figure out how to get out of every room. It's kind of like if you were really inside a real life video game. Like, it's kind of like that, okay? Cube was crazy, right? But then Saw is like, okay, well, you did wake up in a place, except it's not very interesting. And you don't know how you got there, which is also not very interesting. And you're going to be stuck in the same room the whole movie, which is also not very interesting. Oh yeah, and we're gonna get more graphic than any movies ever got before in the history of scary movies. Get ready! I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Anyway, I think I don't know if I finished Saw. I'm not sure if I actually did finish that movie. That was a scary movie. You know, it's actually a really scary movie. Since we're talking about scary movies. The one where the guy is hiking all by himself and he falls down the cliff and the boulder gets stuck on his arm. That was a really scary movie, which is very similar to Saw, which is what reminded me of it. But, oh yeah, I gotta tell you guys what was the movie that canceled scary movies for me. I'll tell you in a second. Anyway, it wasn't Scream. Scream was awesome. Scream was actually good. Honestly, Scream was good. I don't know. What do you guys think? 1, Scream was good. 0, nah, Scream was trash. Trash of a movie. I mean, like 0. No redeeming value whatsoever. Nothing was good about Scream. 0. Or 1, like anything more than 0 is a 1. Okay, just for the sake of the experiment here. I thought Scream was good. The first couple, yeah, the very first Scream was extremely suspenseful. I had no idea who the killer was. It was so scary, but like suspenseful scary and also a little bit graphic. Pretty graphic, but not so graphic the whole movie that I would like couldn't handle it. But Scream was pretty scary. Scream scared me. I mean, I was a younger kid. I think I was like 15 or 16 when Scream came out. I may have been younger. I don't know. I'm like thinking about it and then I'm like, I don't know that memory. Nope, I don't know that memory. I'm like trying to come up with a memory and I'm like, nope, no, I really don't know. Anyway, the mental process of Jonno. Spit out loud into a microphone. Yeah, I'm like really trying to. I mean, I could just date it. I could just go and date like what year did Scream come out, and then I would know how old I was that year. I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, yeah, the first couple were decent. So the movie that I gave up on scary movies, and I think anybody who saw this movie can agree with me, it was horrible. It's like the worst plot ever. And I remember watching this movie on a PSP, and I bet only like Sasha knows what a PSP was. Maybe a couple other people know what a PSP was. That's hard. Maybe a couple people know what a PSP was. It was the handheld PlayStation. It was PlayStation Portable, and it had those like mini discs. They were like super expensive. Oh, you have a PSP, Mega Dynamite. They really were great. They were great. One of my roommates had one. We all had jobs. All my friends had jobs, and we all like lived in this house, and we were all like bums and just like lived together. I mean, we weren't bums because we all had jobs, but like we just blew our money and like we just played video games all day, and we were just like live. I mean, I was in college, but like I don't know, like I could describe it in one way, like yes, we had jobs and we were in college and we were fruitful young society members on our way to great fulfilling futures. And then it's like, no, we were just sitting around playing video games and we spent all our money on like PSP games and movies and stuff. So anyway, and that was before Netflix, and you could really waste a lot of money on movies before Netflix came out. I mean, no joke. So my friend had a PSP and he had bought a bunch of movies. I don't know if he had just got paid or what, but he had bought so many movies. The suspense is killing you guys. You're like, what movie? What movie? I mean, I've dated it enough now because the PSP is pretty specific. It was pretty new at that time. So we watched, okay, the movie Boogeyman. All right, you guys, we watched Boogeyman. Now, mind you, we watched Boogeyman in the backseat of a Mustang, which you know that there is no backseat of a Mustang, but there is, you know, and my buddy had this Mustang and we were driving to Texas to go see, what was the name of that band? We were driving to Texas to see Bright Eyes, and Bright Eyes is like the more embarrassing one, and then the other, it was a good show. It was Bright Eyes and somebody else. It was like the what was their name? It was the something. Anyway, it was a really hot band at the time. But anyway, we were driving there, and we that's the movie that we had to watch. And I was like, after I think I like fell asleep rather than watching the movie. It was so bad. And I realized it was going to be bad at a certain point, and I was like, this is going to be awful. And then I watched like as much as I could. And then I finally had to give up. I was like, I don't even care if this kid ever sees his dad again. Like, I just don't at this point. I'm going to sleep. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. Anyway, yeah, that was the movie where I canceled scary movies. I was like, never again. Never again. That, like, if I have the choice between watching no movie or watching a scary movie, I'll just watch no movie. Okay, that's really what it was. Anyway, yeah, Boogeyman. So terrible. So terrible. Hold on, I got some great comments. Wait, you had a surround sound system in the living room for your PSP? Wait, what? Hold on. We just had a couple of headphones that were split off, and one of us had one headphone and the other had the other headphone, and we just turned it up as loud as we could. Like, wait, you had a full surround sound for your PSP? Hold on, did I miss something in the chat? I think I did. PSP Vita? PSP Vita? I don't know what that is. Wait. PSP, wait, no, PS Vita. I was like, I'm saying it wrong. PS Vita, not PSP Vita. I have no idea. I still don't know. What about the Ring movies? Okay. Was the Ring? I may have made exceptions to my cancellation of scary movies because I heard the Ring was so scary. And I essentially let all of the other people of the world decide for me, and then once it reaches like critical mass, when people are like, oh, you have to see this movie, it's so scary, I was like, okay, I can watch that. But the thing is, The Ring was adapted from a Japanese movie, and if like when you really think about it, it actually, that movie's so scary that just thinking about it makes me scared. Okay, that movie was scary. Okay, but it was adapted from a Japanese movie, and when you think about it, like the art form of like movie, the art form of cinema, the art form of like you know, screenwriting and all that stuff, it's really a big deal, and that art form has to be cultivated, you know. So it makes sense that that was a Japanese movie. It was not a very American movie. It didn't follow a very American format, especially like for the last like 30 years or like 40 years. Like, you don't find very many movies that follow that kind of a format. So yeah, that was a very scary movie. Man, I don't think I could watch The Ring like that. Like, movies that shake me to my core and scare me so bad that like that like it changes me. I'm just like, no, I don't know if I could do that again. That's why I love what was the Disney movie we were talking about earlier? Hold on, we started off so wholesome with like the least scary movie, and we have just gotten like down the path of like the scariest movies. Witchcraft? Was it called Witchcraft? Cause it's witchcraft. I don't know. Was that the movie? Anyway, whatever the movie was, a Disney movie. Nightmare Before Christmas. No, although that is great. You know, it's a really great Halloween movie. Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands for Halloween. I mean, it's actually a decent Christmas movie too. If you're into like kind of a kooky Christmas and you're not really gonna pay that much attention, because there's some really good snow angel scenes, and there's just some funny parts in that movie. And visually, it's a very appealing movie that you could just put on the screen and then not watch it, and just look over occasionally, and the things that you would see would be mostly visually appealing. It has some dark scenes, but for the most part, there's some very bright and colorful scenes as well, like the whole neighborhood that they painted like all these pastel colors. It's a great movie, but yeah, for some families, it is a Christmas must-watch. That's true. Depending on how many movies you need to get through on your Christmas must-watch list, because you got to start with Charlie Brown on your must-watch list. You got to get through all the classic Christmas movies, the reindeers and the snowman, all the claymation movies. There's about 3 to 5 of them that are like serious must-watch material, and then you can start to get into your offshoots. You got your oh man, there's so many Christmas movies. You got your National Lampoons. There's a few Christmas. I think there's at least one Christmas movie for National Lampoons. I could be wrong. I know there's more Christmas movies, but I don't know the names of them, so I can't just like list them out. But yeah, Christmas movies is an easier one for me. Definitely easier to find. Halloween movies, I'm not the biggest Halloween fan. I never dress up, or if I dress up, I'm just like a unicorn or something silly. But I never do anything scary. I'm not into scary stuff. I canceled scary movies a long time ago, and like Halloween is, to me, it's like, okay, I'll dress up. That's the most Halloween that I'll really get into. I'll dress up. And I have to change my count, you guys. 6049. Thank you for the update on the count, you guys. I did forget to do that. Thank you, Guster. Yes, I was like kind of thinking about it, but then I wasn't. And then when you said 6049 in the chat, I was like, why does that number sound familiar? I was like, oh yeah, that's the number that's sitting on my calculator that I never punched into my shiny count. So anyway, thank you, Guster. I appreciate it. Yo, Guster Tales is on the live stream. What is up, Guster Tales? That's a legend right there. The commitment to the shiny count is admirable. Thank you, Guster. Thank you. We salute you. Thank you, Guster. You guys, I'm trying not to just like eat so much candy, and I have all this candy sitting in front of me. Look, I got the Scandinavian swimmers. Ooh, don't they look good? Don't they? Oh, they do look good. They look delicious. I want to eat one. They're so sour, you guys. It says right here, super sour. Okay. Did you know they were not joking? They were absolutely not joking. No kidding. Super sour. Super. Dude, they were so sour that I did my uber super sour face. And I almost never do my uber super sour face. It's also the same face that I make when something is way too hot and I can't handle how hot it is. It's like this. Woo! Man, I just can't even take it. Can't even take it. Okay, so we had another reset, so now we need to count the other reset. Oh, 6,066. That's a bad one. All right, we got to cruise through this one. I want to go to sleep, but I also want to watch the news because the storm. Oh, yes. Mego, I've been watching the news. Now, I don't know your latest news, but I have been watching, like, I'm kind of a news junkie while I work. I just watch a lot of news because it just gets me through quarantine right now. But the big issue with the storm right now is that you guys have a really slow moving storm, and it's going to dump a massive amount of rain. So that's what I was hearing for your area. That seemed to be the big. It's not going to be going away. And because it was like 100 miles out and already causing storm surge issues. And that's really far out for a storm to be causing storm surge issues on the coast. So they're hoping that it dissipates as it comes in, but it might not. And then it'll cause, it'll be more water. So, hey, good luck, Mego. We'll put Mego on our prayer list. Stay safe in the storm out there in Texas. You got big storms. Yeah, I've been watching the news all day. The hurricanes are coming one after another, and now I have two YouTuber friends that are affected by hurricanes, or will be. Puffin has got a hurricane on the way to Nova Scotia, and that's so random. And they were talking about Nova Scotia and Newfoundland are gonna get hit by this like category 2 hurricane or something like that, or category 1, and I was like, what? And then I hit him up on Twitter, and he sounded like he didn't know about it at all on Twitter. And then I think he checked in last night on the stream, and he was like, hey. I think he's good, honestly. I think he's good. I tend to think that, like, Canada is just way more prepared for, like, everything. So they're just, like, not even worried about it. So they're just like, yeah, it's cool. Like, they're like, we got this. So yeah, anyway. Puffin was, like, not worried about it. I'm like, okay. I'll just continue to track the storm. Yo, what's up, H2 King? Yo, bro. Good to see you. I know Canada is just cold. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he gets hit by this storm. All right, you guys, I'm gonna eat the sour one. I'm getting the craving for some sourness. We have Scandinavian swimmers, but this is clearly like a pearl clam. It's a pink pearl clam. It is I mean, it's couldn't be more clear. It's a pearl clam. They don't swim. Whoa. That's sour. Craving the good stuff, that's right. Oh my goodness. Very sour. Okay, Sasha says clams can swim. Well, kind of. I think his autocorrect got the best of him. Clams can swim. Can't they do that thing where they shoot the water out the back and then they like move or something? Because I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I was thinking maybe they do swim a little bit. But it also allows starfish. Okay, now you're not going to convince me that starfish is out here swimming. Okay? When you speed the video up to like 10x, yeah, you can see them move like an inch per minute or something. But like, no. I don't buy it. What about the starfish, okay? Starfish swims. Convince me. They're so good. Mego Dynamite is gonna have to swim to work tomorrow. You can just ride the starfish, Mego. Don't worry. They swim fast according to this. Oh my goodness. Pokemon Sun and Moon cartoon. I eventually want to watch the whole anime. I downloaded like much of it and I was going to catch up on it. And so this is how dumb I was. Like, I know copyright law. I am very fully aware of copyright law. I don't know why I thought I could just like do a watch along of all the Pokemon animes and just watch the Pokemon animes, like, and just be there and like talk about them and watch them. I mean, you kind of can for like fair use, but like not really. Like clips, but not like full episodes, you know? So anyway, I don't know what I was thinking. So I downloaded all these episodes in like decent quality because I was like, I'm gonna need decent quality so I can use it as the video foundation, and then I'll put my face cam over it, and you know, we'll just sit there and watch together. And I was gonna do it live. And yeah, it didn't work out. You can't do that. It's against the law. You really shouldn't do that. Don't do that on your channel. It's a very bad idea. So anyway, we didn't do that. And I still have the episodes, I'm pretty sure. And I've never found time to watch them because I'm like, I would watch them with the stream. What I won't do is watch them myself on my own time. Clearly, I've proven. Okay, these are so good, I can't stop eating them. And I want to try every flavor. I'm going to eat the Blue Dolphin. We have moved on to Echo the Dolphin. Alright. Echo the Dolphin, very yummy. watch party. We're gonna do private watch parties, alright? Me and the members. Members, would you guys want to do private watch parties and we'll start at season 1? I'll do it on Discord. Alright. We can just do private watch parties. Just watch on Discord. Because I want to watch the old seasons. And I think it'd be fun. And I don't want to get copyrighted and get kicked off of YouTube. Alright. I can make it happen. But we gotta make sure it's not illegal, okay? Does anybody know? Can we like do a video where I can share my screen in Discord? I'll be down to do it. And then I'll finally have an excuse to hang out with you guys and do voice. Sasha's always like, Jonno, you got 15 seconds to voice? I'm like, you know it ain't gonna be no 15 seconds. But it's funny because sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, but it's just funny. Okay, watch an entire movie. Okay, Mego. Thanks for the feedback. As long as Discord ain't gonna be kicking me off of here and banning me or whatever, because I don't want Discord to be like copyright. What you munching on? I showed you guys a second ago, but maybe you just showed up. I'll show again because they're actually that good. Super sour Scandinavian swimmers from Trader Joe's. Wifey bought me the non-sour version as well, which I don't have here because I've been eating them in the car. She also got me the soft strawberry licorice twists, which are super good. I told her that, hey, you guys, I had a little conversation with Wifey and I was like, you know what? You've supported me all these years. You've loved me through thick and thin. But I really need you to do something for me that you used to do. And that's buy gummies. And she was like, you need gummies? And I was like, yes, Wifey. Yes. I needed gummies 6 months ago when the pandemic started. And I haven't had gummies the entire pandemic. This has been my suffering. So anyway, she finally got me the gummies that I crave. And she really did a good job. She got the most amazing gummies. She got all the gummies I could possibly ask for in a variety of flavors. Then all of them I find extremely satisfactory. So, yep. Yup, yup, yup. Love it. Eat so much candy you call me Sweet Tooth. There you go. There you go, Trayvon. I like it. Richard just got here. Hey, bro. Love to see it. Hope said the alliteration is satisfying. What I do tend to alliterate a lot actually because I'm like an old like English nerd, and English was like one of my favorite classes. Probably because I had a very good English teacher for many years consecutively. But what was my alliteration? Anyway, I do love to alliterate. Let me illustrate how I alliterate. Fully stocked in no time. Yeah, I'm pretty stocked. This is like, I did cruise through the non-sour swimmers pretty quickly, but I won't be able to eat the sour ones that fast. Dude, can you guys believe how fast I got the other shiny KABUTO? I mean, that other shiny KABUTO, it was so fast. I did a lot of trades before that. I mean, I had been doing some random one-off shiny hunts, nothing too serious. Just to try, you know, a little bit, but nothing too serious. Maybe a few hundred or something. But yeah, we got lucky on that one. I truly believe that I'm going to get another one. I'm gonna just toss the hours at it. We got a lot of hours to toss. I'm gonna do it. You guys, I've been doing something on my channel and it's taken me a really long time, and I want to tell you about it because I'm taking all this effort to do it, and I figure I should probably tell you guys about it. Okay, so I've been going through all my old videos, all the way from my very first ever Pokemon Go video, and I've just been adjusting the settings on them because there's certain settings that didn't exist back then. Like, you didn't have to mark what language your video was in, and a lot of my videos I didn't do some of the settings that were available at the time, like marking the game that I'm playing as Pokemon Go and labeling them as Pokemon Go videos, and this and that. Okay, so I'm just going through all the videos, and another thing that I'm doing is I'm adding them to a playlist. Okay, so I'm gonna they're already on a playlist. All the videos that I've ever uploaded are for the most part on a playlist. Very few are not on a playlist, but I'm going to be adding them to playlists by year that they were uploaded, so you guys can see videos that were uploaded 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 as far as Pokemon Go videos go. So, and this is only for Pokemon Go content because it's so, I have so much Pokemon Go content. It's like crazy how much Pokemon Go that I actually played. I mean, I don't think, like, I doubt very many people saw all the videos. You know, like, people were busy, they got to go to soccer practice one day, the video I uploaded maybe wasn't the most interesting title, they skip a video. I don't know, that's normal, right? That doesn't matter. I do that to a lot of the creators that I watch too. You know, that's normal viewing patterns, right? I don't think anybody saw every single video. Like, there's some videos that only have like 100 to 200 views. I'm like, nope, like, nobody saw that video, and they've only got 100 or 200 views. Nobody saw that video. It's like 4 years ago, you know, like that video is never getting seen by anybody ever again. But I figure what I'm probably gonna do is get it all labeled by like 2016, 2017, and then for me that's helpful because I can go through the playlist and be like, here's all the 2016 videos, and then I can sort the playlist by different things, like which ones have the most views or which ones have the most comments or different things like that. So that helps me create content from that stuff to have it all organized. And then doing the settings is just like, it's actually a necessity. Some of the stuff that's not set on those videos really needs to be set for them to be discoverable in the future. And it's just one of those like maintenance things that I have to do for the channel. And it's like 1,000 videos. It's a lot of videos. I've been going through it and trying to do it every night. So that's my current project on the channel. I think, I mean, it's gonna take me more than a few days to get through all of them. I spent like the last 2 nights on it, and I only got through about 100 videos, which you would think is a lot, 100 videos. That's only July and August of the launch of Pokemon Go. Only July and August. I put out 100 videos in that time. I was so all over the launch of Pokemon Go. I was like hungry for the launch of Pokemon Go. I was one of the first YouTubers out there just like publishing every little thought that I had about Pokemon Go. I would make a video. And like, it's funny looking back, I had no idea what I was doing. I had absolutely no idea. I was just like everybody else. I was just playing the game, documenting my experience, and being like, well, I figured this out today. Or I think I figured this out today. I'll make a video, and then a couple days later be like, okay, that other video, I actually didn't know what I was talking about, and people gave some very good comments, and now I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, good times. So, yeah, I'm trying to get through all the videos, get them all updated, just so that they, like, make sense. A couple of them I did edit the thumbnails, like my very first Pokemon Go video ever, right? My very, very, very first Pokemon Go video ever. I was like, well, I gotta do the thumbnail on this one. I mean, I gotta. That only makes sense, right? Like, I can't just, like, leave the thumbnail, like, hideous on my first Pokemon Go upload ever. Okay, so yeah, I had to do that. Although I did have to private my very first Pokemon Go upload ever. It wasn't a good upload, and I thought, you know, if people go back and look for my very first Pokemon Go upload ever, I really want them to find the video where I'm choosing my starter and starting my main account. So that's that's the very first video ever if you go back, because the privated video. I did have the video unlisted and I was like, nah, then people could find it. I'll just private it. Anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember I was like, I'm not playing that game, and then the day it came out, I downloaded it. So yeah, I had downloaded it before it came out, and I was playing it before it like came out. I think it was out in like another country or something like that, and I was playing it during like the beta release or something like that, I forget, but I was playing it as early as you could possibly play it. I have like one of the earliest account start dates that you could possibly have, and there was a few people who had it earlier than me by like a few days, but I was still like early. I mean, almost nobody had a start date as early as mine. I would always like hang out with people who had like July start dates, and I'd be like, oh, check, and they would look at mine and be like, what? Like, how did you have it that early? And I'm like, oh, well, I was just really hyped about Pokemon Go, and I got started like the minute that it was possibly available to the world. I was like ready to go. So yeah, that's just how I am. When I like something, I go all in. But yeah, I was really all in on Pokemon Go, that's for sure. 2016 was crazy. Going through all these videos, oh man, going through all these videos is nuts. It's nuts. I'm not watching a lot of them because it takes a lot of time to watch them, but I'm just looking at the titles and reading the descriptions that I wrote and just kind of like seeing what I was thinking, and I'm like, yep, I remember making that video. I remember August 2016. And my birthday was August 2016. My birthday's in August, so I had a birthday about that time too. Just kind of interesting. But yeah, I've been clicking through, doing the little bit of settings on these videos. Some of them are longer than others, and I've been like changing different things that I need to change on them. But yeah, once I get done, I just go to the next one, and then I'm doing pages of 50 at a time. And that has been crazy. It's been taking a really long time to get it all done, but it is possible. I'm gonna get it all done. It's like a one and done kind of thing. I only have to do it one time. Once I'm done, I'm done. Then, you know, at least my channel is optimized and all my videos have a chance to be discoverable, and they'll just sit there until eternity. But then, I mean, that's all great. I love optimization. It's good to, you know, to work smart and get everything optimized and get everything tip top. I've been adding like tags to a lot of the videos because it's like, when am I realistically ever going to edit and touch and think about these videos again? Probably never. For most of these videos, I'll never look at them again. So I may as well do the tags correctly while I'm in here. It takes me a little bit longer to do them, but I may as well do them. So I'm just doing them. Do it right the first time. You may not ever get a second chance, you know, so just do it right the first time. So I'm doing it. Once it's done, it's over, and then I can actually use all this content, you know, and plus I'm like getting ideas. It's giving me ideas of like videos I need to come back for and get like certain clips from. Like, there's a lot of videos of me evolving Pidgey. Pidgey was so common. Does anybody remember like how common Pidgey was? And then when it was hard to find Pidgey, people were like so desperate for Pidgey when Pidgey was rare. They're like, oh, that 12 candy evolve was so good. They never did another 12 candy evolve. After Pidgey, Weedle, Caterpie, there was no more 12 candy evolves. It was so messed up. It was like so good. And then they made them rare. I know, Pidgey and Rattata was everywhere. Yeah, I remember the in-car footage. I did a lot of in-car footage. It was so much easier to film in my car because no wind, and I just wouldn't like look all crazy out there, like just filming, like talking to my camera. People would always stare at me. You guys have no idea. Like, people would always stare at me. And it, like, most people would stare at me with the kind of stares of like, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? Some people would be like, oh, that's a YouTuber and he's doing his YouTube video, and then even some of those people would be like, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? But then some people, some very rare, some few people would be like, oh, there's a YouTuber, that's awesome, I'm gonna go talk to him when he finishes his clip, or when he gets done with his clip. And then some few people would also be like nervous and be like, oh, that's a YouTuber, but I'm not gonna go talk to him, but I'm gonna stand here and stare at him and wait for him to come talk to me, which I would usually do because I'm pretty nice. But yeah, most people were just like, what is wrong with you? Why are you here? You're talking, but you're not talking to anyone. You have a camera. Why are you filming me? I had so many people be like, why are you filming me? And I'm like, do you really think that I came all the way outside with my expensive camera to go find some random person and then film them, and then you are the random person and I'm filming you? I'm clearly not filming myself. I'm just filming you. Because that's what people do. They just go buy expensive camera equipment and then go and walk out their front door and be like, I'm gonna go find some person to film today who's doing absolutely nothing. And while they're walking around doing nothing, I'm gonna go film them. And that's gonna be the content that I need to capture. I don't understand what is going on in people's head. Honestly, it drives me crazy. It wasn't very many people who thought I was filming them and actually approached me, but it was a few people. And they thought I was filming them, and they were like, approached me about it, and I was like, you have issues. I'm not filming you. Anyway. YouTuber problems. You guys, my fantasy football team is doing well. I'm a crazy person and decided to get into a fantasy football league with like a ton of people in my work, and I don't know anything about football. I honestly just thought everybody picks their team and then you just see who wins, and it's just fun, and everybody like has fun because they have no control over what happens. No, there's all these trades and benching and plays, and like things happen and you have to make decisions, and I'm like, no, this is way harder than I thought it was. I'm gonna look so dumb. So anyway, thank you to Sasha, thank you to Anthony. Those guys have been helping me with my very first ever fantasy football league. Now I gotta tell you, one of my many bosses who is in my league, one of my many direct bosses who's in my league, he's like, hey, is this your first time playing fantasy football? And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay. So can I trade C. McCaffrey? Sends me trade request for, wait, hold on. Am I saying the name correctly? Like, it's like the best player. It's like the top ranked player, which I happen to pick because, yeah, C. McCaffrey. He's like, so can I get that trade request for C. McCaffrey? And I don't know very much, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure the top ranked player in the game, I don't want to trade you. I'm pretty sure I want to keep him on my team so I have some chance of winning. I know everybody was like, Jonno, don't do it. Don't do it. And I was like, but he's my boss. And they're like, honestly, that's the worst trade. He's scamming you. And I was like, okay. I mean, I already knew that was true. But anyway, we do have a friendly rivalry, a very friendly and very rivalristic. Is that a word? Rivalistic? Anyway, very friendly rivalry at work. But anyway, I don't want to win. I was like, as much as I would love to give you this trade and, you know, have you win, I just... And plus I couldn't, like, if I actually did that trade, I'm pretty sure everybody in the whole league would have been like, what? Like, why did you do that? Anyway, it would have looked really bad. Anyways, it's my first time, you guys. I'm having a lot of fun. These guys are helping me out. I'm having a lot of fun, but these guys are helping me out. I did not understand. I am positive that I missed out on 15 points. One of my dudes that played was benched, and I should have played him, but somebody else played instead, but the other dude got more points. And I'm like, oh no. If I lose this whole thing over 15 points, I swear. But that, I just didn't know what I didn't know. And I still kind of can't figure out how you know who's going to play in the upcoming week. Anyway, I'm talking about football now. I've never talked about sports one time in my entire channel history, unless you count the football game that is in Clash Royale because we dominated in that game, alright? Back when Clash Royale was hyped. Alright. Actually, I was terrible in that game. I never dominated. I lied. I'm sorry. I really was terrible. There's videos to prove it. But yes. I don't really talk about sports on my channel. I never play sports on my channel. Although wifey does watch football. Football. Soccer. I really do call it football. Wifey watches football, and I watch World Cup football with her as well. Football. You know, the one where they actually use their feet to play the game? Football? That one. You know the one where they use their feet the whole game and they only touch the ball with their foot? It's called football. That one. Yeah, that one. Goal! It's basically like when I get a shiny. They're like half as hyped as I am when I get a shiny. When they get a goal. Yeah, that football. That football. Trayvon's like, we get it. I know, they're about half as hyped as me, honestly though. Honestly. They need to get on my level, to be honest. I like how they run the field and slide. It's true. I like how they run the field, and like sometimes they look so lazy. Like it really takes a lot of work to run as much as they run. And then sometimes they'll sprint like really, really hard for the ball. And then they just take it easy for a little bit after a hard sprint, you know? And they kind of take turns doing the hard sprints. But like if you watch any one player and just judge them of like the whole game, instead of just watching the performance and like where the ball is, but just watch any one player, they look like they're doing nothing. Like they are just standing around so much. And it took me so long to like understand that you can't just watch any one person. Like once they get rid of the ball, that's like a totally different game for them. And then when the ball's like, because the field is very, very, very big. The field is huge. So if the ball's not near you, you're not going to always be chasing it down. You have a quadrant of the field that you're supposed to be in or whatever. So anyway, yeah, it took me a while. I was like, why? I was like, look at that guy. That guy right there. He's doing nothing. But it took me forever to be like, okay, fine. They play the game like a way different way. And plus they don't score nearly as much. Like when you score in soccer, it's just like, it's so much different than when you score in football. Because like in any game, the whole point is to score. But like in soccer, you're not always setting up a play to score. In football, like American football, you're always setting up a play to score. Like any play that you run, the idea is you could score off of that play, right? But then like in soccer, football, it's just like way different. Like you spend a lot of time setting up plays and trying to get to the place where the play could happen. Like football, they could run the ball all the way down the field and get a touchdown. But like soccer, you really cannot score a goal until you're in a certain pocket area, and you spend a lot of time getting the ball into that area in the right circumstances so you can score from that area. So it's pretty crazy. And they also spend a lot of time faking injuries so that they can get free kicks, because they get a lot of goals out to free kicks. I think they just need to get rid of the free kick system in soccer completely. Alright, if somebody hits you that hard, give them a red card and kick them out. But no free kick, alright? People spend a lot of time trying to get free kicks, and it's ruining the integrity of the game. Just get rid of the free kicks, okay? But you know why they like the free kicks? Drama. So much drama. It's like when I'm when I'm hatching the eggs in Pokemon Go. I'm thinking about it because I've been watching all these videos from my old videos. Like hatching the eggs, you don't know what's going to be inside that egg, so you will watch until that egg hatches to see what's inside the egg, right? And then, well, there's another egg after that. You don't know what's inside that egg, so you got to watch the whole thing, right? That's why I would do like 9 egg hatching videos. So it's the same thing with the free kick. You don't know if he's going to make the free kick. You don't know what's going to happen. You have to watch to see what happens. It's all the suspense. They get you. That's why they'll never get rid of it. Even though it damages the integrity of the game, they'll never get rid of it. And I personally think free kicks are so easy. They get the free kick almost every time. almost every time they get the free kick. It's like, come on, you're really gonna miss a free kick? It's a free kick. If you could like line up your perfect kick and you're like the most perfect athlete and you like got like imagine Ronaldo gets a free kick. They barely ever give Ronaldo a free kick because they're like, you're just giving him a free goal. But they do give him the free kick sometimes when it's like obvious. Anyway, Ronaldo. These guys are talking about American football. I'm sitting here talking about Ronaldo. Love me some soccer. Ronaldo's the man, though. Come on. Alright, so people said that they had plans for Halloween, and it mostly sounded like staying home watching movies. I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Halloween, because I don't do anything for Halloween. It's not my favorite holiday. But I think watching movies sounds good. We randomly watched Edward Scissorhands recently. It was on TV, and I just let it play. So good. Guster, I did count the reset from earlier. When you told me to count it, I counted it. And then there was another one right after that, and I counted that one too. You guys saw me when Guster came in and said that I had to count it up one more. I counted it up one more. And then I counted it up one more right after that. Because we did do another count right after that. And then I've been on it ever since. Yo, Squeebers! What's up, Squeebers? Hey, bro. Hey, shout out to Dorian Haroon. I probably will stream on Halloween. I probably won't even watch movies. I'll probably just stream. I mean, I always do. It's not like I have any plans. This is the first year that we've owned the house, and I was like, I wonder, like, are we gonna do lights, or are we gonna, like, have trick-or-treaters or anything like that? And I'm like, I don't know. And then she's not into all that stuff, of course. Like, I was thinking lights for Christmas, not lights for Halloween, but lights for Christmas. I'm like, should we decorate? And she's like, not into that stuff. So we'll see if I decide to do it. But which I'm kind of leaning towards doing it. But for Halloween, I'm like, I could at least put out a bucket of candy. But since nobody's trick-or-treating this year, I probably won't. But I think what I'll probably do... I don't know. I probably won't do anything. We might just have to turn our light off and be anti or something. Yeah, if you don't want trick-or-treaters, just turn off the porch light. Yeah, I do know that at least. People who leave their porch light on and don't want trick-or-treaters, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Do you not know this is like a culture-wide knowing? Like, everybody knows this. Like, you leave the light off if you don't want trick-or-treaters. It's a simple thing. Just turn the light off. I don't know. I understand, like, when trick-or-treat, like, Halloween is just another day. You know, you don't have kids and you don't have people in your life who celebrate, and, you know, you get to a certain age and you just leave the light on all the time for safety. And Halloween, the light happens to be on, you know. But I'm like, look, the world is trick-or-treating, with or without you. If you don't want people coming and knocking on your door, you would think that after the first person comes and knocks on the door, they'd be like, oh yeah, it's Halloween. I don't want trick-or-treaters. I'll go turn off the front light and then nobody else will knock the door. But it's like, I can't possibly be the first person who's coming to your door and the light's on, and I think that there's about to be candy here because it's Halloween, and I knock on the door. I cannot possibly be the first person, and then nobody comes. I'm like, have you not heard the slew of people coming to your door and knocking all night long? I just don't know. I just don't know. And then like we'd be coming down from the house, and the next kids are growing up, and we're like, don't knock that one, you guys. Nobody home. Lights just done, but no candy. And they're like, oh man. Yeah, feels bad, man. Anyway, trick-or-treating as a kid was fun because we got free candy. And my parents were all about some free stuff, okay? If there was anything they like, it was free stuff. And we got the coolest costumes. Oh my goodness, one year we were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And do you know, my mom used her sewing skills and actually made us like full on, like padded, like huge turtle shells, like gigantic, like wearable turtle shells for me and my brothers. We had like full on costumes. Like I was like, Mom, you should have been like a costume designer for like a movie or something. Like she made us full on costumes. It was so cool. But yes, that was a sweet costume. One year she went to the thrift store and she bought really, really like ratty clothes. And then when we got home, she made them even rattier and cut them and like ripped them all over the place. And then she made us wear like these coats. I don't know, my camera's like being weird. Like she made us wear these coats and like trousers and like suspenders and like all these like really ratty clothes. And she was like, this year you're hobos. And I was like, Mom, that's like the worst costume. Like I didn't even pick this costume. And she's like, she like themed all three of us. It was me and my two brothers. And she's like, you're hobos this year. And then we had to wear it because we had to go to all the costume contests and things that she'd like to enter us in. So then that year we went as hobos. And I was like, okay, but like most random costume ever. And like apparently cheapest costume ever. So anyway. It's a full moon on Halloween for the first time in ages, and it's a Saturday. Oh my goodness, that's so unlucky. Like you never even get like a Saturday Halloween, and then it falls on a weekend, and nobody. I don't think people are celebrating. I heard on the news that Halloween's just basically canceled, and then they said, well, Halloween's not canceled. We're just gonna do Halloween modified, and I'm like, are people really gonna do it? I don't know. Some people might. I think some people will be out there. What I'm curious is, are people going to be like, let's go trick or treat, but people won't be offering candy at their houses? That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that it's just going to be a candy bowl and it's going to get emptied by the first person who shows up, and then there's going to be no trick or treat. I don't know. I mean, it's not like it matters. I mean, I thought that Halloween was going to be canceled. I thought they were just going to cancel it. But I think what there's going to be is trick or treaters with no candy bowls. I don't know. I know Hope's on that pre-party life. I need to get on Hope's level. Hope, if the server ever comes back up, you guys, oh my goodness, you guys, I gotta show you this. You guys, this is insane. You guys, this is the craziest thing I ever saw. Did you guys see? You guys have to, I mean, if you watched last night's live stream, right, you have to have seen the look of absolute disappointment on my face when I realized how hard that build was going to be. I mean, my goodness, the thing is just absolutely insane. And I was like, oh my goodness, I am so dumb. What was I thinking? I'll never be able to build this. I was really getting like down on myself last night. And now I was tired. Azur was right. I was tired, and thank you everybody who encouraged me last night, because I really was tired, and I knew I would finish it, but I was like, this is going to take me a long time. Look, you guys. Look. It's a model. It's a model. It's a model. I can zoom exactly to the place where I need to look in. And I can just build exactly what I need. Ah, so good. It's the whole thing, you guys. It's Gyarados. Hold on, I'll show you from the front. This is just on my phone. I'll be able to work from this. Can I even get this to where? Okay, there you go. Anyway, it's Gyarados, and I can zoom it, and I can do all the things. Thank you, Sasha, for finding that for me. The dude who made that model actually like charges for it, and I think I am just gonna buy it, and you know, just to support him, because it's only like $11, but I actually don't need it. That right there is what I need. But I figure I may as well buy it just to, you know, be a good person, whatever. But that thing, whew, That thing is amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna build it, but it's gonna be shiny. I'm really excited about it. I'm actually beyond excited about it because there are levels of detail that I did not understand. There's creases in between some of the folds on the Gyarados that are made from a light color of wood, and I did not understand that. Sasha, I don't know if you zoomed in on that thing. There's pieces that are, you know, light color of wood. I'm not sure what else there is. I think I might have to make some blocks to fill that in, but yeah. And I may have to do some substitutions. I may find that I want to do substitutions for certain colors that I like better, because that was built at a different Minecraft version. But yeah, all things I'm pondering. Ponderous, man, ponderous. Anyway, thank you so much, Sasha, for helping with that. You can view that in VR. Honestly, that's cool. I don't know. The mouth is redstone blocks? Okay. I'll probably do the mouth redstone blocks because I'm gonna need a different color for his mouth, a different red, since he's gonna be shiny. So thanks for noting that, Sasha. That's good to know. And I think I will do the redstone blocks for it then. I'll have to get some redstone. I'll have to go underground and do some farming or something. This build is gonna be huge, and I'm worried that if I start at the ocean level, it'll be bigger than like the world. It'll go taller than the world, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna happen because I've seen how tall Sasha's build is, and Sasha's build is so much taller than this. So, but Sasha, I was thinking, I wonder if there's a way, like if you could set up like one of those things for your build, dude, because that thing is so epic. And I wonder, I don't know, that dude sells the Gyarados for like 11 bucks. I bet the Burge is worth at least like 100, right? I don't know, but I'm like, hey, that's an interesting idea. I do know some people who make quite a bit of money online through their various game hobbies. I know a couple people, right? My brother actually makes Dungeons and Dragons maps on Microsoft Excel, and he's so good at making the maps that he sells the maps to other people who want, you know, his quality of maps. And I thought that was pretty interesting. They basically tell him the campaign, and then he makes them maps to go along with their campaign for their like paper and pencil Dungeons and Dragons sessions. Pretty cool. Anyway, he makes a little bit of money off of that. But yeah, Sasha, anything you need, I'll help you. Anything you need. You probably just need to sign up for an account. But anyway, I thought your Burge was really good. The Burge was epic. Epic build. My girl keeps telling me to make money off of Minecraft. Or tag the Burge owners. I know. Actually, you should tag the Burge and see if they'll or you know what you should do, honestly, is we'll tag Minecraft and we'll be like, Minecraft, we built the Burge a la Rob. I mean, is that your own custom build, or is that from somebody's design, Sasha? Or is that your like 100% custom? Because if that's 100% custom, then like absolutely we must show it to Minecraft. I mean, dude, if you get a free stay at the Burge, I better get to come with because it's on my server, right? I don't think even Minecraft can afford that, okay? I don't think they can, honestly. That's like the cost of a new server for them just to stay at the Burge. Anthony said the $2.99 bundle is decent. Oh, you guys talking about Pokemon Go? The new boxes? Yeah, Sasha, we'll make it happen. Let's do like a little, like once you get done with the interior, I think that's really gonna sell it. And I'll make a short video for you, and we can post it up If you want to post it, I'll make it for you, or if you want me to post it. And we'll see if we can get them to notice us. It'd be my pleasure. That build is A+, top notch. But Sasha, I didn't know you could, like that build, that site where you can sell your builds, that's a big deal. I would see what it takes to set up an account. And then do they just have like an online experience with blocks and you just tell it where to put all the blocks and you build like that whole thing piece by piece? Because then I think that's probably how it works, and then you save it in there and they have a schematic. I would guess that that's how it works, and you have to do the manual entry of building it in their builder, but then you have like the 3D model, I would think. But then Sasha, seriously dude, you could, like, all the stuff that we built, man, like, just because you got it from somebody else's build doesn't mean you couldn't build it in there and put a price tag on it, you know, because you made modifications to every single thing that you built, so they're all your, it's like your custom, you know, styling. You made so many more custom modifications to every single one of the builds that I saw you build. So they're definitely your unique build, and some people might want to like do like the best possible, which is definitely yours versus some of the other ones you started with. So I don't know, man. I would say at least see what it takes to start an account and make like a really basic one, like a really easy one. And then if it's not that bad, to get it set up and put a price tag on it and get started, and you can, what, like link your PayPal or something? I mean, shoot. Who knows? Sasha, I will drive traffic to your link, okay? I know how to market a website. If all it is getting people to go to your link, I will get you traffic on that link. All right. I know, all custom interiors and all your ideas. Once you get known for that stuff too, like once people are like, oh, I love buying this guy's builds because he always does the best custom interiors and I don't have to think about it. He just has all the best stuff. Then people, you know, there's people who they'll buy one of your things and then they'll buy all of your things, you know, especially if you make cool stuff that they like. Jonno voice, I know, right? I'll support you, Sasha. Actually, I think that's a really cool idea. I think you should do it, man. Sasha, Sasha, Sasha. Sasha, make your, Sasha's gonna start charging me. He's like, okay, Jonno, I can build you a Millennium Falcon, but it's gonna be 150 for the schematic, and then I'm gonna need approximately 2,000 for the build to cover my time and expenses. And then, of course, the cost of materials, there's a lot of blocks involved, so it's going to be an expensive one, Jonno, but I can build your Millennium Falcon, no worries. It's going to turn into a business endeavor. Well, plus the cost of supplies, there's an extensive supply room on the, oh, dude, you might have to list that. Like, if you did the Millennium Falcon build, you'd have to be like, yeah, you need all these barrels, but they need to be full. Though it has to be all full of like what do you have in there, like flint? You had like an entire barrel of flint. It needs an entire barrel of diamonds. I mean, it's just required for the build. That's just how it is. And of course you have to do it in survival if you want to be hardcore. We are so hardcore. We play in survival. I'm building shiny Gyarados in survival, and it's the most massive build. Sasha, I'm really excited about the Gyarados build now that you showed me that. Now that I'm working on a couple of different projects right now that are overlapping each other, I really only have time to do Minecraft at night on the Minecraft stream on Sundays. Oy! But I'm trying to clear some projects. I got contacted today about a full website build, and I don't know how serious the person is. And I'm debating if they're really serious or not, so I'm just trying to stay focused. I'm like, look, if they're serious, then they'll say yes to my price, and I told them my price, you know, and I'm like, well, then say yes. And I was like, look, here's the next steps. You give me a check. You want a website? Pay me. All right, and then we move to the next steps. I build you a website, and then you pay me again. But yeah, we'll see how he goes. I mean, everybody that I've ever worked with, that's how we do. That's exactly how we do it. You pay me, I start working, you pay me again, we finish. Pretty simple, pretty simple. But people who are like scammers and don't actually want to pay you for your work, who like, weirdly, those people exist and they'll try to get away with it. Anyway, not to say anybody is like that, but there are people out there like that, and I always try to, the way that I identify them is I talk about money. As soon as you talk about money with them, the last thing that they will talk about with you is money. They will never want to talk about money for some reason, so I just talk about money as soon as we get started. And it's like, as soon as they don't want to talk about money, I'm like, okay, you're gonna be the hardest person, like pulling teeth to get a check from when it's time to get paid for all my hard work. But you're certainly gonna want to talk and email and let me do as much work as possible without paying me. And those people exist, I'm telling you. It's sad that they do, but they do. And sometimes I think they don't even do it on purpose. I think they just don't even know better. But anyway, try to avoid those ones. But yeah, I emailed this guy about money. He emailed me, he's like, hey, let's build a website. I'm like, that's music to my ears. I would love to build you a website. Now here's my price. And I sent him a whole workflow of how everything works and when we start and milestones and everything along the way. Really professional. And he's a good guy. I've worked with him before, and I know he's pretty casual, so, you know, I figured I'd just shoot it over to him. He didn't want to talk about money, though. Red flag. Red flag, unfortunately. He sent me like 4 emails back, and none of them were about the price or getting started or like anything like that. I'm like, so am I gonna have to like beg you to like tell me yes, let's get started? Like, that's the last thing I want to do. Anyway, negotiations are hard because it's gonna be an expensive site, and I'd love to build it. So I'm like, well, maybe I will have to beg him. So we'll see. I'll have to do a follow-up email tomorrow. But yeah, that's what's going on in my head. I'm like, oh, no time for shiny Gyarados because I'm going to have to build a website for this guy probably. And I'm already working on a website for somebody else. And I'm wondering how well that's going to go. So yeah, many website projects going on right now. Unfortunately, when I have website work and when I have work to do on my YouTube channel that's like really important, then I can't play Minecraft at night. And I was thinking, well, I should just take a break during the day and play Minecraft for an hour during the day, because we've done that before, Sasha, and it was really fun. So I may try to figure out a way that I can take a break during the day and go sit and play some Minecraft, because I can't walk right now. The smoke is back in Sacramento. We had smoke again today. It was really bad. And it's like, if I can't walk, I may as well just go and play Minecraft, you know? And then I'm like, well, I wonder if I could play Minecraft in virtual reality. And then I'm like, no, it'll get me sick, and then I won't be able to go back to work because I'll be sick. So yeah, but I could just play normal. Just play regular old Minecraft. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Guster came and said that I missed one of the counts and that I never saw him follow up on that. And I don't know if he said something or not. But I set it forward because he had said that I missed one. And then I've been keeping good track of it since then. But I never figured out if he got on the same page or what. Or was he saying that I missed another one, which I don't think that I did. That's the thing with keeping track of the count. It's really too hard. You really just have to keep track of the number of resets that I did. You can't really keep track of the count necessarily. It's like, if you really want to do it, you have to go the whole stream and count how many resets I did and then add that to the number that I started with at the beginning of the stream. That's the only way I've been able to do it successfully, because if I try to count and stay with the count and the number of resets, they eventually get far enough off of each other that it doesn't make sense anymore. But yeah. Come on, dude. Now's your time to shine. Give me Moldy Kabuto. I just feel like it's shiny locked, but I know it's not. It's just a random chance. RNG to the max. PokeGeek said she was explaining RNG to her dad earlier or something like that. I thought that was an interesting comment. It is kind of nerdy to explain RNG to anybody. You have to really go in deep on that one. There's no way to just explain it in simple terms. It's like, well, there's a random number generator. If you get the right number, it'll be shiny. Da -da 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 -da, da -da -da -da. They're so sour. Yo, Zach Martin is hyped for Fall Guys. Yeah, this dude needs to give me the green Kabuto. Yeah, Sasha, I'm not sure what you get for $11. You want me to buy it and see? Because I'm pretty sure when you put all the blocks into the 3D thing, like you essentially build it in the 3D builder, and then it's keeping a count the whole time, and it comes up with all these statistics, like how many blocks and what type and, you know, ingredients list or whatever you need. I'm pretty sure it does all that work for you. But yeah, it seems like it'll do all that stuff automatically based off of what your build, like based off what you put in there. Dude. Not green. Not green. Now all I can think about is Minecraft. Now I just want to make Gyarados. What if I become... You guys, I think I'm going to continue the legacy of the member giveaways. I think we are going to give away Mrs. Teapots here. I think I am going to have to do a giveaway at some point. I don't know what day I'm going to do it. I should probably do it on like Friday or something like that. Didn't we used to do it on Fridays? I feel like everything's different now. We got to get back some routine. We got to get back some regularity. Alright. Mrs. Teapots, aka Poltegeist, does need to go to a new home. This is official Pokemon Center merch right here. Official Pokemon Center gear. Alright, you can't see it because the barcode's in the way, but trust me. I need to give it away, you guys. It's been sitting here on my desk waiting to be given away. I finally shipped out the Weezing. The Weezing went to the home, okay? Weezing went to the winner. Weezing is done. Weezing went to his home. I forget who the member that won Weezing was. That was the previous giveaway. And I didn't do a giveaway for many, many months because it's been locked down, and I just figured I didn't want to send anybody, you know, germs or whatever. So I'm ready to bring back the member giveaways. I'm ready. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. I'm ready. I'm ready, ready, ready. Alright, shout out to Edric Raziel. Alright, well, this is the next giveaway. If anybody wants to win this thing, all you have to do is be a member of the channel. I need to edit all the member perks so that everybody is like clear on what the member perks are, because my member perks are lame and they don't even make that much sense. But one of the perks, if it doesn't say it, is that you can win the member giveaways, and I try not to be too exclusive on that stuff. Mini members can win, mega members can win. Alright, obviously the mega members pay a lot more than the mini members, but everybody can just support at whatever level that they can support, and everybody has an equal chance to win if you support. Okay, and I do use the money that I make from the memberships to buy prizes like this, and trust me, they're not cheap. Okay, so you can go look up how much Poltegeist is on the Pokemon website if you so choose. But anyway, I bought that with about 5 other plushes at the same time, and it was probably like 150 or 200 bucks or something. They're expensive, but it's okay. For the members, anything. You guys are worth it. So anyway, make sure you guys do become a member if you feel like it, and that lasts for a month, which means that you'll be in the giveaway on Friday, which remind me, and I'll try to do this on Friday. I guarantee I will forget because I haven't done it in a long time. But remind me, and I'll try to do this on Friday, whatever stream we do. I guess it'll be Fall Guys Friday. So maybe we'll do a giveaway during that. It's a Pokemon giveaway. We should do it on a Pokemon stream. I'd have to do it on Wednesday. Maybe I should give it away on Wednesday. I'm sure you guys are fine with that. You guys want to do it on Wednesday? I gotta give it away during a Pokemon stream. It doesn't make sense to give it away during Fall Guys. I'm probably gonna get distracted and never do it. I gotta do it during a Pokemon stream for sure. What do you guys think? Wednesday? Wednesday? I don't know. Wednesday could be fine. Tuesday? We could do it tomorrow? What day is it? Today is the 21st. I figure if I do it for this week, it'll be for the month of September. And then I can do another giveaway next month, and I can order prizes for next month. I'm not prepared to do it right now. If I was gonna do it now, I would just do it now. That'd be easier. I am not prepared. Oh! Anthony V with the $2 make ya holla. Thank you, Anthony. Yo, I appreciate it. I would do it now. It'd be easier, but I am not prepared. I have to set up a list with all the names and go figure out what website I used to do the giveaways on and all that stuff. I have to do a little bit of research, and I don't want to sit here and stare at the camera sideways and try to figure it all out on the fly. But we can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Goot. Nobody's hyped on Monday, alright? We can't do all the giveaway hype on Monday. Friday is a good day for it, but now we play Fall Guys on Friday. Which, like, scheduling a non-Pokemon stream to play every single week, I'm like, man, what happened to my Pokemon channel? But Fall Guys is really fun. I need to check and see if, like, Fall Guys is doing poorly or something like that. You used to be able to see if, like, certain content was, like, not gaining you subs. Like, you'd be able to look and see if, like, certain content was losing you subs specifically. And I really would like to be able to find, like, where's Fall Guys Friday? Fall Guys Friday. No real change in subs. Nah. Just regular subs. Oh well, just curious. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to know what content your audience really wants. But I'm digging the Fall Guys Friday streams, and I figure if I'm having fun, you guys will be having fun. That's usually a pretty good baseline observation for YouTube, so I'm just trying to have fun. Fall Guys has been a lot of fun. The game is hard, but I've gotten better. I really have to thank Amal for sending me that video that had all the tips and tricks, and I should watch another one. If you guys find really valuable like tips and tricks videos for Fall Guys, I will watch them. I honestly, like when he sent that video, I was like, what could possibly be in this video that's gonna make Fall Guys easier? You just don't fall. But there was like so many little tips and tricks, like major ones. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that that was a great video. I wish I could send it to Mego Dynamite, but I forgot what the link was. But yeah, it had some good tips. Like when you dive to get underneath of things, because the shape that your body takes when you dive is like horizontal. That's a pretty good tip. Stay hydrated. That's right, everybody. Stay hydrated. Yeah, I don't do Pokemon on Fridays anymore. That's what's so weird. Friday's such a lit stream. I love to play some Pokemon, but we ended up doing Fall Guy Fridays because it starts with an F. Because it starts with an F. Fall Guy Fridays. I'm going to do Throwback Thursday. I'm going to do Fall Guy Fridays. I don't know how long I'll do Fall Guy Fridays. If I skip some Fall Guy Fridays, you guys, if the game, you know, has some low points, then, you know, don't blame me, okay? I don't think I'm going to skip any Fall Guys Fridays, but if I do, don't blame me, because I really do have a Pokemon channel, and I really do run, you know, Pokemon on my channel for the most part. But, you know, Fall Guys is hype right now. We'll see how long it's hype. Every Friday I want to play, that's for sure. It hasn't gotten old. Now, I think if I was playing every night, it would be a little different story. But I don't play every night. I don't know if I could play every night. The game's a little bit too boring to play every night. After I play 3 or 4 hours and I haven't got a win, I'm like, okay, I'm done for the rest of the week. But I wish I was just getting online and checking the store, because I think that there's stuff I'm missing from the store. And I wonder if there's people who are just automatically adding themselves to matches and not playing and racking up to 30 or 50 like points a little bit at a time. I don't know. I feel like somebody's doing that. There's gotta be people doing that. Because I see people who don't move at the beginning of the match, and I'm like, why did you join? Dude, you guys. No shines again. We'll keep going. I gotta throw some time at this or we're never gonna get it, so we'll keep going. Alright, 6117. Shout out to Boweasel X. Did I stop doing the Pokemon giveaway? What do you mean? What Pokemon giveaway? I'm doing this Pokemon giveaway for members. I'm doing this Pokemon giveaway for everybody who watches the channel. So I didn't stop doing any Pokemon giveaways. Dude, please let this guy give me the shiny. Please. Please. Please let him give me the shiny. How is it day 31? I know, right? As soon as this thing is green, I swear I'm never trading another Kabuto again. But we gotta get the green one. I may do the Nintendo Switch giveaway when I finally complete my shiny living decks. I don't know how long that's gonna be, but I figure I need to get this Kabuto out of the way because I still need another fossil before I can be done. So I figure that's gonna be a while. It's probably gonna take me about as long to get these 2 fossils and the rest of the shinies I need as it's gonna take, you know, as I want to take to give away the Nintendo Switch. I want it to take like a month or 2, and I think it'll probably take a month or 2 to get these shinies. It depends. I mean, I'm on day 30 for Kabuto. Imagine if I go 30 days for the Omanite. We could go 30 days for the Omanite. It's serious. So anyway, this is serious to me, you guys. This is very serious. We could go 30 days. The Omanite could be just as hard. There's nothing stopping it. So with that in mind, that's why I figure I might do some kind of announcement about the Nintendo Switch. I might do some kind of a update on the Nintendo Switch giveaway and let people know, hey, stay tuned when I finish the shiny living decks. That's when the Switch will be given away. But we'll see. We'll see. If it ends up taking like 2 months, I might just give it away earlier. But we'll see. That's something I've been thinking about. I don't need to do any updates on the Switch giveaway yet. I'm just kind of leaving it to the video that I already uploaded. But then maybe in a little while I'll do another video and post an update and be like, okay, here's when the giveaway will be over. And then when I announce the winner, I'll do a video that announces the winner and says congratulations to that person. So that's the video that will say when the winner is. Come on, doctor. This has been so hard. It's technically an easy shiny hunt. You just have to go through the time, go through the grind. But the hardest part is just the patience. There's nothing special that you have to do. Aside from stacking up all the fossils takes a long time. I've seen a lot of people ask me, how did I get all the fossils to do these trades? And I just got it from playing every day doing other stuff. But every single day I would go into Cerulean to see if an Ultra Ball dropped. And also to see if I could get like free berries and stuff like that too. And then while I was doing that, I grabbed up all the fossils. Smart for me, because I eventually would go on to need those fossils for this hunt. 17 fossils. Imagine. "17 fossils at a time." It's possible to go pretty fast, but kind of have to focus on it. Shout out to Jacob Early. You have a test tomorrow? let's see. How do you fall asleep when you need to fall asleep? It does help if you can clear your mind. I mean, if you have a test tomorrow, I would recommend studying until you fall asleep. You can never go wrong with studying more. And studying is going to be so boring that it makes you tired. So, I mean, you're basically going to get two good things done. Now, if you already studied, and you already studied so much, like let's say you studied for an hour. That's like a lot of studying. I mean, you might be good. But could you always study a little bit more? You could. You could. You could read a book, that's true. Somebody said read a book. If I ever need to fall asleep, reading a book knocks me out. Come on, dude. I told you guys I'm doing that project on my YouTube to like fix all the settings on my old videos. It's kind of boring, honestly. This shiny hunt right here is less boring than doing those settings. And I don't like sitting and doing those settings. It just takes forever and it's so many clicks and it hurts my wrist after a while. But, you know, in the end, it'll all be done. Never have to think about it again. I can sit back and know that it's all done. And I'll have my content organized into more convenient playlists. So I thought, that's honestly pretty smart. So we'll see. We need to do another episode on Jurassic Jonno, on the Jurassic World realm. That one was really fun. Everything in that world was like super complex, and you had to like have all these steps to do everything, and I don't know. I was like, where's the dinosaurs? Just show me like T-Rex. Alright, you guys, I am too tired to carry on this mission. So, I am going to call it right here. I cannot make myself stream when I am too tired. Oops, wrong count. There we go. 6,134 is where we'll end it for tonight. And I think I only did like 134 checks tonight. That's not even that many. It's like... it takes a long time to do all these checks. That's why I like to stream for more like 4 hours, but I just don't have the energy for that. And plus it would be like midnight when I was done. Alright, you guys. I'm tired. No matter how many Scandinavian swimmers I eat, it's just a matter of time until sugar crash. And then I gotta call it. I'm gonna go work on this maintenance work on my YouTube channel though, and get that knocked out. So hopefully I'll get that done. Thank you everybody for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Good night everybody. Peace.